Hey, happy Sunday. We are walking in LA, walking towards the Hollywood Farmers Market. I'm going to check that out. It is a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. It's about probably 62 degrees. I wore a coat. I've already taken it off as I was setting up. Hope you guys are all having a great weekend so far. So we're going to scoot through the farmer's market, maybe walk. I don't know why I said waddle. I don't have a belt on. Maybe that's why. I'm going to walk carefully. So we're going to walk down around Hollywood, maybe walk up to Franklin to walk back. A nice little quiet. We'll get some maybe holiday action. Tomorrow we're going to go to Beverly Hills. Today, after I get home, I am going to write up a bunch of the rest of the week's live streams and post those up. So I'll fill out the rest of the week. Hey, Carriopolis. True, let's keep the vibes light and fun and positive. Oh my God, right? Haggling over produce prices. You know, you never pay full price at the farmer's market. Joking. Hey, Brave Bull. Not stressful. It's actually more of a bummer for me because I really can't carry anything around with me. Joe is not with me yet, so I can't really get like a nice squash or something. Or a plant. We still haven't gotten a Christmas tree thingamajig. Good morning, LAC. So, we're coming up here on Netflix, taking a left on Sunset, heading towards the farmer's market. Part of the fun of these walks is starting a little bit early, checking out the Hollywood scene on a Saturday morning. Hey, back in the clay. Hollywood Farmers Market, the big one. I'll tell you what, I never try to bargain with them, but honestly, if you go to the farmer's market, like the last hour, sometimes they like slash the prices on things so they don't have to take it back with them. Not like meat, but produce. You can get like plants and flowers and stuff a little cheaper so they don't have to like bring them back with them. So a couple times we bought things at the farmer's market on the stream. I bought a juice, which was really delicious actually. But then I had to carry the other half around with me. I bought a loaf of bread, sourdough bread, so good, but Joe and I ate a whole loaf of bread. I think it depends on the farmer's market you go to and what you are looking at. If you're looking at a fantastic macrobiotic juice from the Goop Kitchen, yeah, it's going to be more expensive at the farmer's market. But I don't know. The eggs were cheaper at the farmer's market during the recent crisis. But also, I don't mind paying a little more to these family farms versus Sprouts or Whole Foods or even Ralph's. It's kind of nice to know that you're... And please don't ruin my fantasy or naivete. It's kind of nice to know that you're supporting a family farmer. I bought meat at the farmer's market too, which was pretty fantastic. And then I bought meat one time that I didn't know how to cook and I really effed it up. Bummer. But it was high quality nonetheless. Hey, it's been a little chilly and I kind of love the fog. Pretty foggy when I walk the dogs. I actually brought my DSLR camera and snapped a couple pictures. It's been so long since I've used that DSLR camera that I forgot like the settings on it. But I'm gonna work it out. More stuff to post to the Discord. All right. This is Netflix's neighborhood already. I always find Vons to be really expensive, to be honest with you. I used to shop at Vons when I lived a little closer to Vons. Albertsons, I don't even know where Albertsons is. I will tell you, the real hack for produce is Food for Less. It's really just Ralph's. Ralph's with bruises, I'm kidding. But Food for Less has the cheapest produce. There used to be one in Hollywood a while ago. And it's gone. But it's a fantastic new housing complex they've been working on for 2 years. So maybe it's location, but the Vons I went to is on Sunset and Santa Monica. Sunset and like Sunset, Vermont area. Like next to the Children's Hospital. Virgil. And that was always more expensive than going to Ralph's. But I'll have to go back. Also, that Vons is always a shit show. Sorry for the swear so early in the Sunday morning. Hey, Tecate time. Happy Sunday morning. The Vons near me is always... I think that's another reason. Like, it's very understaffed. Peapod, is that the Vons app? Do you get your groceries delivered? I feel like I don't know that I could do that. I think it's convenient, and if I live somewhere with inclement weather or snow or whatnot, I definitely would try it out, but I like to actually pick stuff. I like the picking. Oh, hold on for 1 second. I have to balance the gimbal a little better than that. Hey, awesome. Hey, Slicey Slicer. Hey, Clay, get something to eat. I apparently need to get the Vons app. Also, hey, Samaz, I also don't like to buy too many things at once. I think if there's anything to be grateful for in this modern age is the selection we have for foods. Well, potentially. I just like to get small batches of stuff, like to cook for 2 days, not like a whole week. I think if I had a family, I might look at it a little differently. I like changing it up every couple days. I also like making the same meal for like 3 nights in a row. That actually leads to flavor fatigue, though. My current favorite meal that we made twice last week is like a take on a sweet green salad, except it doesn't cost us $19. Oh my gosh. Our two animals. A couple weeks ago, though, we were making. My dog was a little upset, so we were making rice, a little pumpkin, and chicken. Just boiled chicken, no flavoring, no salt, no pepper. And then we would actually use that same food, season it, and eat it ourselves. It was kind of awesome. I almost would love if I had like a bigger kitchen and more room to be able to make dogs food. So I think, can somebody hit the weather? I love pumpkin. I never loved salad, but like the salad consists of rice, like river rice, chicken, apple, a Waldorf dressing sometimes, which is really good. It's basically like pouring Skittles on a salad. I can't remember sweet potato we put in it with a little maple syrup. Maple syrup on everything. I mean, not spaghetti. It's not an elf thing, but like, I love maple syrup. You don't like pumpkin? Happy Sunday, you guys. We are about to get to the Palladium. Always fun to see folks out and about. It's going to get a little busier up here by the as we get closer to the farmers market a couple blocks away. I am gonna just look up the street for 1 second and say, hey members, I am so happy that you have become members and continue to support the channel in our first year. We update that every couple of streams, so be sure to check the update. We really can't do, sorry, I was kind of trying to distract for a moment, but also thank you all for your support. It's our first year of live streaming in a couple days. And you guys really have made some fun stuff happen. Lots of donuts, papaya salads, grateful for you guys. And there I am. Maybe you can see my reflection. I've decided to try to get my my belt fixed that I love. I want to see how much it's going to cost. I don't really know what the deal with Hit Boy is either, or who Hit Boy is. Put your phone down. Cats, art, cozy vibes. I'm gonna grab my cardigan and head over. It feels a little too warm to embrace this December fully. I keep meaning to see if we are going to get any rain or anything, because I know I'm experiencing some terrible rain up north in Washington, maybe Oregon. Oh my gosh, this is where the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce is, in case you wanted to know. I don't know how I didn't know that. Ew, pumpkin! Oh my gosh, does everybody feel that way about pumpkin? I could eat pumpkin anything. Not like I don't get the pumpkin spice Starbucks coffee though. I've had a sip of it, it's tasty, but I would honestly rather have a shamrock shake. I like my coffee pretty non-special. I feel like I genuinely also just love the flavor of coffee. Ooh, another thing to try if you don't really like pumpkin is it's called pumpkin with everything good. And you actually buy the pumpkin, cut it open, you literally stuff it with bread and cheese and bake it in the oven. So delicious. The Pacific Tote Company is having a pop-up shop. We'll see if we can check them out. They're local. You get a free World Book and news tote while supplies last. Cool. All right. I don't like the cloudy. I definitely like, we're talking about weather and not pumpkin, I'm guessing. I definitely like a rainy day or 2 or 3. It's great for the channel. Everybody loves to see California in the rain. But also, I don't know, constant sunshine, constant vitamin D, great for my mental health for sure. But I don't know, monotonous a little bit. I'm gonna try it. I also love like Mexican pumpkin candy. I'll look for it in the store. I tend to like Mexican treats, really love them, or sometimes they just kind of miss the mark for me. But I think that's true of all candy. So I think, and I don't know the names of, but the tamarindo on the spoon, that thing I really love. And the thing, I think it's also mango that has got like a powder on it. Oh my god. I sound stupid. I feel like I know what they're called. I don't have them that often. I love them though. Oh my gosh, right? This is an early, well, I did have that I was going to stream at 11, and I did push it to 11:30, which I'm apt to do, and then started a little early. I just really don't like starting late, and I guess that's sort of doesn't matter because I'm still starting late compared to the time that I said I was going to start, but psychologically it's much better for me. That's the one, if I ever had to leave Los Angeles or California, I think the Mexican food. What a crazy light, that building, Cass. It's almost like a set light, the perfect kind of lighting.
How's that possible? Does he know? I was like, yeah.
JC Loop! Happy Sunday. Alright, road closed. We're heading to the farmer's market. Oddly enough, I have driven here before. And you usually can, I always can find, like, that parking spot right there. Like, just a little weird parking spot to go in. What is that?
Fresh pressed juices. She creates juice. I have a watermelon lemonade with monk fruit. So this one has 0 calories. This one is apple, cucumber, parsley, lemon, and agave.
Can I try that one, I guess? What are we...
I don't have samples.
Oh, are we buying them?
Yes.
I don't have any money.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Enjoy your day.
You too. Sorry. I literally have a debit card on me, no cash. Also, I end up carrying that drink around for too long. Kind of embarrassing. I'm sorry. I didn't really think she was giving them away. All right, let's try to walk a little bit slower. We're in the bread aisle, though. Also, if I see any cool, like, pumpkins still here. They look pretty good. See, I think this place is pretty reasonable, actually. All the way from Santa Ynez. Hey, how are you? We're just trying to walk through the Hollywood Farmers Market and show it off.
I'm good.
Alright, I think that guy hate me. But alright, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go back to not making eye contact with people.
Yes, they are.
Lots of... Oh, they're pretty great, actually. I love a good satsuma. Not so much a persimmon. Huh. I would get some chestnuts. I think we have the chestnuts in the supermarket are like $25 a bag. So if I saw cheap chestnuts, I might pull out my debit card. Let's keep an eye out for chestnuts. I also could carry a grip of chestnuts in my back pocket my backpack with no problem. Also, like, maybe the chestnut is not something... Ooh, this looks crazy. I love it. Joe, get down here so we can get some vegetables.
No, I think it was out.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that guy that just... You guys can check out these folks. Vegas Creek Roses. Well, potatoes, yeah. I feel like I walk on chestnuts all the time. Do you get your, does the Austrian guy give you a choice of opera? Right? I'm not showing up. Can you see my hair sticking out on either side also? A little earlier, I'm a little early. These are, if you ever see these flowers, man, buy them. They last forever. They dry out and they're still pretty beautiful. You have to change the water kind of frequently, but otherwise they smell like a potato. But you get those, some eucalyptus to cancel the smell out of those, and it's so great. Oh, wow. This is pretty awesome. $4 a pound. Okay. More squash. Okay, and then beans. Eggs. Olives. I should come back with a budget sometime and buy a bunch of stuff and try it. Maybe in the new year. Maybe with better planning. I would love to try the olive oil back there. It looked really good. Also, I would have loved to have bought that juice. I didn't really think that that lady was giving away a full bottle of juice. But anything's possible, right? We grow what we sell. Awesome. And so this farmer's market is really pretty well stocked. I mean, these people are driving down here from Santa Barbara. It's a huge market. It's like, we walked up one block. We've got a block to the right. And we're only looking for... I'm just dying to cook chestnuts for some reason. You'll find out why next week. Members video. I don't know if that's too much information to be able to guess, but we kind of walked through the Santa Monica Farmers Market a couple weeks ago, I feel like, when Joe and I went to Santa Monica. Dude, the carrots are $2.50 a bunch. You tell me Vaughn's has cheaper carrots? Also, rainbow carrots. You gotta eat your rainbow. This is pretty inexpensive.
Of course, yeah. Yeah.
All right. And more.
Yeah, Yeah,
Delicious cheddar cauliflower. I wonder if it tastes like cheddar. Okay. This looks like the place I might find chestnuts. Walnuts. It's a really, guys, awesome kind of gift idea. If you want to give somebody something local. I really have some pretty beautiful stuff. No chestnuts, but I think this is like the time I was looking for papaya. I don't think chestnuts grow around here. Please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Oh. When you live in LA for a while, you start to recognize types of conversations that people have when they're really into the movies too much or TV too much. Not a bad thing. Wow. That's a deal. Snow cone. Smells great down here. The 405. Looks pretty great. All I can smell is the crepe. This is pretty cool stuff here. More clay work. I don't know if that's what you call it, but hello. I would love a coffee, but not a line for coffee.
Oh, yeah. Christmas shopping, yeah. Everyone, I told everyone, like, you guys are all getting apple socks. I mean, they all asked for it, so I was like, that's fine. So I was like, alright, literally, it's a sock Christmas. You can take everything.
You guys can check out these websites. Really cool stuff here. I will. I don't know if I'll recognize Ron and Russell. I love this. I love wood stuff. And these are like pretty awesome, actually. Oakenwell. More candles. This is another coffee place, but I think those girls were trying to get here before us. They did. Dubai chocolate. You'll have to let me know if I'm facing down, because I tend to this is pretty awesome also. I don't know if they have a website. No. Oh, here. Metalsmith. It's nice to have a positive energy. Which Reiki bracelet are you drawn to? I think I like that one. I wonder what it means. $7.
In a jail cell.
It smells so good over here. Really? I will keep my eyes peeled. This is pretty, actually, making me extremely hungry. And I kind of wish Joe was here to hold my snacks, which I'm not getting at all. I love that there's a knife sharpener. A mobile knife sharpener, actually. I'm more excited by this than anything. Sorry. Everyone needs a mobile knife sharpener for sure. Alright, nobody really talks to you here. I think that guy actively was like looking away even though I wasn't filming him. I'm sorry, Gary. I'd say continue to bring your knives downtown to Ross Cutlery. Functional mushroom chocolate medicine. I believe it. Oh, there's some awesome teas. Wow. Those chips look really great. And there's a line. I will keep my eyes peeled for them. Although I don't know if I would recognize my own mother because I'm so busy just trying not to trip. I kind of we should join Dirt Girls and create a compost. All right. Hey, you guys. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry. Screen is kind of dim, so I could save battery. But please, if it's your first time here, give us a like and subscribe. We're on the hunt for some chestnuts, which I ridiculously don't think we'll find here. She wanted to be on camera, that little old lady. I find that I'm not trying to be the D word or anything, but I try to get out of people's way by obeying the traffic law. So if I'm moved to the right, so they can go to the left. Right? Is that how it works? For 1 second, I thought these were some chestnuts, but they're just dates. I mean, not just dates. Dates are good. No, sorry. That's what I mean. I think. Watch it, you'll see it all the time. I try to move right, like a law of traffic, and the person mirrors it. Not a criticism. You can yodel anytime. Joe compliments my yodeling. I'm kind of good at it. I learned from the best, Slim Whitman. I think we're gonna have to get our chestnuts from the market, the non-farmers market. So we hit the end. Let's walk back up and check this side out. I can smell the delicious yeasty bread from here. This, also pasta, so great. That's not enough. I'd need like 5 of those. The mushrooms are pretty awesome. 2. Thanks. Not a very good one, but there's farm, local farm also. Every Sunday, we're here at the end. They're starting to pack up now. This is the time when people knock stuff down, like those delicious heirloom tomatoes. I don't really like tomatoes per se, but like I literally could bite into one of those. Watch it turn out to be a persimmon. No.
What are you streaming on?
YouTube.
YouTube. Cool.
Yeah.
Hi, YouTube.
Hey, just walking in LA. I just walk around and kind of show different parts of Los Angeles County.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's walking in LA?
Yeah.
I think I've seen some of your stuff. Do you also do driving or just only
I've
walking?
driven a couple times,
Couple
but
times?
I'm only mostly walking,
I've
yeah.
seen some of the other driving channels. And
They're kind of fun. I did this because I didn't want to drive, actually, but
That makes sense.
there was a driving guy that followed police scanners that was really good. I cannot remember his name, and then he kind of disappeared for a while, and I thought we needed maybe something that wasn't following police scanners, maybe kind of celebrating LA a little more, so
yeah.
that's what we're trying to do.
I love it.
Thanks for reaching out to me. All right, check me out.
Yeah, we'll check you
All
out.
right, take
yeah.
care. Yep.
How many you got watching right now?
We're about 107 watching at this moment.
Hope you have a wonderful Sunday.
All right, you too.
My sister's gonna check you out.
All right, check it out. Take care. Bye. Okay. For every not so happy to see me person, there's a really lovely people that are interesting. I'm seeing a little political stuff going on, but we're not gonna dip the camera down. That's him, Jeremy. He's awesome. But also I don't drive well enough to follow police sirens, and I'm also really afraid of things like car parts, bottles, and cutlery. All right, we're gonna head to the Hollywood Boulevard now. But the question is, I also I wanted to do this because we walk all the time. We never walked this much before, but Joe and I took some marathon walks for sure. I would give her a tip if I had some money. Especially the Whistle Bridge right there. It's like we're listening to a pre-recorded tape, and it's not. This is the great corner for the coffee shop, I think. I knew someone would get it. It's more like security guards. Still cutlery, I would keep it. Security guards, fire hydrants, and cutlery. Alright, somebody asked about the spotlight the other night. It's for lease. I think if we all went in on it, we could reopen this. Joe's next emoji that he's gonna design up for us is a pile of these Lime scooters for me to trip on. It's gonna be my walking nemesis collection emojis. Fire hydrants, Lime scooters. I need a third. The one thing that is worse actually than the fire hydrants or scooters is that cord that attaches like to wooden phone poles, that like if you're just moving fast like I always am, I just do not see that cord and boom, inevitably walk into it. I'm a regular whirling dervish. Any stationary object below my waist. I think that's where they're giving away the free bag, maybe. Or I'm hoping it's a really cool... Oh, well, that's where players are checking in, at the Palm and the Pine. I'd love actually to see stuff like this happening in Hollywood. Just a little life. I feel like... Oh, that's World Book and News. That's where you could get the free tote bag. Should we try to get the free tote bag? I think that I just saw Hollywood City Council talking about the refurbishment of Hollywood in the years leading up to the Olympics, the next 2 years. And I honestly think that they are going to, I think if you mean Hollywood the city or Hollywood the state of mind are two different things. Like Hollywood movies, I don't know. Netflix does already own Hollywood the city. But Hollywood, like this area, I know they're going to revitalize it. They need to make it like a 3rd Street promenade. They need to make it like Glendale, like a place that people want to come to. Right now it's interesting and there's fun stuff here, but I don't think it's touristy enough. I'm sort of hesitant to say that, but we've got a lot of stuff. I don't think we capitalize on it properly, but they're gonna it used to be Scientology Wood. So it's Netflix and Scientology are dueling for the buildings on the Boulevard. I just hope the future of Hollywood is not AI, because I don't know. It can do really fun mockery of stuff, right? But if we're only using AI for stuff, are we ever gonna evolve our art? I mean, remember how Steamboat Willie looked? Or Steamboat Mickey, whatever that... Terrible! Remember the first season of The Simpsons? Terrible. But still pretty cool. So, this old newsstand. These guys are having their open house. And they have a whole range of really cool bags. You can still buy one from my shop. I love it. I guess this must be a newsstand. Hey, how are you? Huh?
Are you vlogging?
I am live streaming. I saw your poster and we came here to check you guys out. What's going on? How's your bag giveaway and stuff? I've never walked by this store before.
Oh yeah, it's just a pop-up for today only.
Oh, cool. And these are your bags. All right, Pacific Tote Company. And you have a website?
Yeah, PacificToteCompany.com.
Perfect. That easy to remember. PacificToteCompany.com. Check it out. Some pretty cool stuff. So we hit the tail end of this guy. We're gonna check out their stuff and then take off. Pretty cool. I love a good tote bag. On my big schlep. Looks like for a whole weekend. Sorry, hey. All right, we'll let them have their afternoon and get the heck out of here. Yeah. I know. I'm not saying like nobody should be using AI and we shouldn't be doing it, but like we don't talk politics. But I just heard this morning that I think Disney signed a deal with OpenAI, like to do what? Hey, Punished Nomads, good to see ya. I wish they would have told me a little more about their bags, but I think I don't know. I think the camera scares people. I don't understand. Maybe. And also I'm an extremely awkward person and I'm shy, so I don't think I was. I'm kind of having I almost never try to ever film anybody anyway, especially working in a store. And I think her nervousness, I said Pacific Coat Company, by the way, .com. Pacific Coat. I can't even remember what it was called. Oy! Let's hope so. Let's really hope so. I think what will happen is like we'll totally just wear it out. And not wear it out, but I mean we'll make a ton of crappy content with it and then people will start reverting to just like stupid live streams of people walking down streets. Because, by the way, this is definitely human content. And if you don't believe me, I am sweating already. All right, let's go. Thank you guys so much for being here. Give a CTA is what they call it. Please like, subscribe, and chat. And maybe smash that bell so you get notified when we go on, or if you're watching it later, leave a comment like Carlos. Hey Carlos, thanks for the Popeyes tip. I'm gonna try that out. Well, I think the promise of AI, I want the AI to cure diseases. I want the AI to cure world famine. I want the lower classes to be able to, oh my gosh, here we go. Let's not talk about AI. I want the lower classes to be able to partake in some of the wealth that comes from AI and benefit from some of the benefits of AI. And now we're just gonna talk about Hollywood history. You know that one time this street had Victorian houses on it. Full-on wooden Victorian houses. It's crazy. I'm gonna show you the last Victorian house on Hollywood Boulevard. How's that for a change of subject? I think the temperature is about 60 something, like high, almost 70. So behind this, the Hillview Apartments, which was built for like silent movie stars. Just past the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful homage to Dolores Del Rio. So, and just this little weird area, we go from sort of a downtowny to a couple of the original houses. The house that we're going to see on the left, the Jane house, actually used to be on the Boulevard. It has been a photomat, a car dealership, a children's finishing school. I'm really bummed out there's a guy back here, although he doesn't really care, but anyway, there's many people back here. That's it. If you look in that top window, sometimes you can see Mrs. Jane. Anyway. Woo! Actually, we have a video on the Jane house. They say it's haunted. Oh my god, just when I said that, that trash bag started moving. Whew. All right, good energy, good energy. Let's go. Let's go back to Hollywood Boulevard. You are correct. It was called Prospect. If you go to the other end of Hollywood where it kind of hits Sunset, it's still Prospect down there. It's weird because in the city, Prospect Street to me is never a good street. Like, hey, Rob Thomas. Hey, Gridley. I definitely believe in paranormal stuff, right? I do. I want more concrete proof of it, just like UFOs. I really would love some concrete, not like actually being sucked up into one. I'm afraid of heights, and I think that the floating into the UFO would scare the daylights and nightlights out of me, for that matter. But I really would love a little Casper the Friendly Ghost action or something like that. So that house that we just saw there used to be right about here. And you can see it's way tucked back there. I don't think we really want to walk up in there. I hear a little Kool and the Gang playing. This must be Kool and the Gang weekend. There was one weekend where we kept hearing Scrubs by TLC. I want to take a second to thank all of my members for your support. Thank you for helping me to keep this channel going. I love making members videos. I hope you like them too. We have a new one coming out this week at some point. Please feel free to check that out. Thanks for making this first year of live streaming more fun than I ever imagined it could be. And also, the community has been fantastic. So, love to you. watch the Christmas video 4K, and this Hollywood market is the star of the video. A market that's not open. I've always wanted to live on the top floor here, by the way. Oh my gosh. You did not put your outside lights up yet? I've always wanted to live up there, but I just have a feeling that the balcony is not safe. I once bought a Diet Dr. Pepper in that market, though. Joe and I still haven't got a tree, so don't worry. No one's judging. It's okay. Put your lights up when you're ready to, and leave them up a little longer. I think it's nice in the winter time to have like lights outside. Maybe not multicolored lights, but like a simple white or blue or red. Maybe not red, that seems a little devilish. Actually, maybe multicolored lights. So anyway, we started talking about what they're gonna revitalize these few blocks of Hollywood here and on Sunset. I saw a really short news story on it. It's kind of tough to feel jolly. Also, we're just buying I'm just really trying to I'm just really trying to be not stupid with our money, to see how much longer I can do A, B, and C without having to go back to a full-time job. So we're not buying many gifts, of course kids gifts, and a couple things like that. But I don't feel particularly jolly, but I don't know. I'm gonna find the jolly. I also feel like there's a lot of build-up for Christmas when you're a kid, and a lot of build-up. Maybe I don't have children, so maybe it's also true for them. And then it's always just people are too hard on themselves. It doesn't quite turn out to be exactly the way they expected it to. Kooky. So, anyway, listen to Phil Spector's A Christmas Gift for You. That kind of is a melancholy jolly, I would say, for Christmas. There are also some really great 50s Christmas songs that are pretty perfect for a melancholy, jolly Christmas. I'm literally just walking behind this guy with this gold jacket for no reason. I just wandered off the street. So let's wander back down. I don't want him to think I'm casing the joint or following him. What was the temperature in Virginia? Ooh, Base Logic. Give me a second. I think I might have hit a cool spot. An unstable spot. Hey, hey! So we're gonna get back to the Hollywood Boulevard. Oh my gosh. Look at these. I really hope that we are all connected right now. Hold on for 1 second. Alright. I wish you could see how cool this was. Sorry. It's Charlie Chaplin and a bunch of bobbies, and who is that, Fanny Bryce? How old is that? Imagine if I was all of a sudden locked in here. And the Musso and Frank's haunted parking lot. That would be no fun. Catering and delivery. I don't know if I love those short sweatshirts for myself.
Oh, yeah. You don't go here.
Like, I don't know. I think I don't want my belly popping out every time I move. That's just me. Alright, we've got some Christmas decorations up here. I'm sure they look magical in the evening. I'm sure we'll be walking down this street in the evening at some point before the end of the year. I have never, ever been to any of these places. Not that I wouldn't. We just don't really drink liquor. I think the people behind me are a little put off by my walking style. We're gonna... I want to get to the shady side of the street. Egyptian over here. It's a bummer. It's like locked down. You used to be able to kind of walk into the court, the forecourt courtyard, whatever you want to call it. And Netflix got that locked down. I guess, you know, probably for everyone's protection. His fortune's never right, by the way, this particular one. Nice. We've been on for 1 hour and 9 minutes, and we have not seen a siren or heard a siren yet. Touch wood. Hey, Ruben! Merry Christmas! So, really cool. Unfortunate loss to Ped Xers, but you can always see a movie.
Sightseeing tours, movie star.
I feel like Netflix set up two sort of amusement parks. I can't remember where they are, but They should have set up one down here. It's not an amusement park per se, as much as experience, I guess. I can't believe that size of that Christmas tree, and it's perfectly like pointy. That's really a winter scene. Ruben, you are hilarious. Uh-oh. What ho do we have going up here at Hollywood? Oh, just the regular stuff, I think. I kind of feel like these guys should recognize me by now and stop offering me the Hollywood tour. Gene Autry Square. Here comes Santa Claus. Look. Stella Adler right there, Ruben. All right.
This is Peach, gotta keep it calling in my reach. Pick and call him Mario on my TV. This is Peach, gotta keep it calling in my reach. Call him Mario on my TV. Like putting voices on me.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to the shade. So we're gonna try to we're not gonna go in here right now because we're not allowed. The selfie stick is dangerous. And it's only one, anyway, let's just leave it there. Selfie stick, we'll go in again. Me too, Ruben. Sorry, I was trying to catch up with the comments there. Let's see if the ice cream store has opened yet. Daytime Christmas tree. It's fake, of course. It's actually a gimbal. It's a little more serious looking than a selfie stick. but I think the security guard refers to it as a stick. And this stick is dangerous. I really am bitter about it. I don't know why. I'll cop to it.
Available today.
Right?
That's right. Hoodies for less than $10.
What?
Welcome to the gift shops here at the historic TCL Chinese Theater.
That's great. I love the fact that you could afford to really dress yourself from this. All right, we're looking for Fluffy. Oh my gosh, it's Bun Reynolds. Who's Bun Reynolds? I think sometimes, I think you have to sort of separate the work from the person. I think also, I have read a couple of Joan Crawford biographies. She had a really messed up, effed up, not that that's any excuse for her to be a horrible person, but horrible people are usually people that are hurt people. I would hate to find out anything about Jimmy Stewart, so don't tell me. I wonder if we ever gonna see Fluffy. The Ritz Brothers. What? 1937. It's very street vendor friendly. For sure. The only thing I kind of feel bad for are people that are actually, I don't mind the street vendors, but people who are like paying rent and stuff. Oh my god, the corn smells so good.
$5 hoodies today.
I could use a $5 cone. Oh my gosh. Imagine if this place reopened again. I would just get a cone because it was open again. But you know they never clean the rings on that soft serve machine. I'm kidding, I don't really know. But it's totally possible. They never cleaned it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's definitely, like, it's probably too deep to get into here. But one of my grandmothers was pretty mean too, and her son, maybe a little meaner than he should be. which was my father, right? Strict. So that place has been open like once in the time that in the time that we've been live streaming, maybe once or twice. I want to get away from the copywritten music. Sorry. Let's walk down here. Someone's getting a star tomorrow, probably. There you go. Oh, sorry. Courtney B. Vance, sorry. Will be getting their star. We can come by and see it after it's done. I'm super excited for them. And if you live in Los Angeles, you should come to one of these star settings, as I like to call them.
Cybertruck from Tesla. We even have one-of-a-kind Tesla convertible.
I want to... Excuse me, sir. Thank you so much. Sorry, I use the term loosely. I love she was taking a picture of Bob Hope's style. Look at that beautiful bow. Festive. All right. I'm gonna walk into the shade for a second. It's always something fun around the corner today. I just want a moment to read my chat. All right. Oh my gosh, where are we coming from? Right, also undiagnosed syphilis. Especially for some of those 30s and 40s movie stars. Also, I did read a couple. There was a period in the 90s where you were getting a biography. I think we've talked about this before, but like when Turner Classic Movies started to like push everything, colorize everything, make it look better, prettier, brighter. A lot of those, and just put those real old movies back on television. Biographies started coming out about like Betty Davis, Norma Shearer, whatever, and I read a couple Betty Davis biographies. Also Norma Shearer. Also Marlene Dietrich. Honorable Christmas wreath. But I remember reading that Norma Shearer went crazy, and the very end of her life she was married to somebody else, but she would call out for Irving Thalberg, her first husband. Also, your hearing is really important to feeling well. Being able to hear. I think there are a lot of things that we don't pay attention to as much, and we should. Gut health, hearing, vision. Man, human beings need to take care of themselves or be taken care of. We're very resilient, but fragile at the same time. Oh my gosh. All right. This is really depressing. Not really depressing, but we have been coming here since this broke. And Anime Wong has, her head is way up there now. I guess it's a more fitting place for her to be than down below. Hey Mary, happy Sunday. We went to the farmer's market pretty early on, and now we're just doing a wander in. If it is your first time here. Oh, Joey. I wore headphones for a long time. I feel like my hearing could be better also. But as you get older, the less you are able to hear. I don't know, it like connects you. Of course. But the cool thing about the age we live in is hearing aids are not what they cost a bunch of years ago. I remember my father probably should have had a hearing aid, but my friends' parents had hearing aids, and they were like giant contraptions. Not the kind that you like put something on your belt for, but like a giant contraption that went over your ears. It's kind of like if I paid $75,000 to have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, would I really want it to be in front of Buffalo Wild Wings? It really does smell good here, but I think I would rather have it in front of, I don't know, the Roosevelt, Andre's Pizza. I think the Roosevelt might be too highfalutin for me, so more likely Andre's Pizza or Discount Souvenirs. Let's see if there's a blank one in front of Andre's. There is. All right, 7038. I love seeing who people get excited about. Liza Minnelli, Vivian Vance, Woody Woodpecker. What? That's crazy. They paid for that for sure. I mean, they all pay for them. Engelbert Humperdinck. A little before my time. I just remember Engelbert Humperdinck greatest hit albums, and also when you're a kid, the name Engelbert Humperdinck is pretty funny, as it consists of words that are already pretty naughty. Humperdinck. Sorry, I couldn't resist pointing it out. Everybody loved Tom Jones, right? I just remember the movie What's New, Pussycat. He sang the song for that, and that probably came on like twice a year on the Repeat Movie channel. I just like it that Engelbert Humperdinck, I know who he is. He made his way without having to change his name. Like he's true to the Humperdinck legend. Oh my god, we cannot wait for this place to open. Soon, really, really soon. I don't think they care about me, but we're excited. A Bundy? Is there a shoe store? That's great. There should be an Al Bundy. Anyway, Mixui is gonna open soon, I think. They're giving something out. I would really love to know what that is. Should I go ask? I'm gonna go ask. Because I know you guys have been waiting. When do you guys open?
Next week.
Awesome. Do you have can I take a card? We've been waiting for you to open and replace the donut shop. Wanna eat?
I mean, this is just if you're interested in buying a franchise and
No.
stuff. But
No, thanks. All right, thank you.
No worries. Yeah, come back
All right.
next week then.
Sure. All right, they're trying to, what are they doing out there then? We'll come back anyway. I'm like not doing good with, I didn't want samples or anything. I just thought maybe we could get the business card of the business and come back. Anyway, I do not. I want a mobile ice cream machine. Well, this, I don't know why this person, I'm wondering if this is the person parked here. That's poor behavior. Sorry. Bad. I'm really striking out talking to people today. There you go. Why did he change his name from Arnold George Dorsey? I feel like now that I said that and was incorrect. Thanks for not saying Google it. That really strikes a nerve. If you know, you know. Anyway, I feel like now I knew that he changed his name, but why did he change his name from Dorsey?
I actually would like to take one.
I bet you there was already somebody named Dorsey, but even so, that's such a extreme variation. Not variation at all, just a viva la difference. Uh-oh. Hey, Cootie! That's okay. I tried to talk to the girl at the bag store also. I know you're not supposed... I realize I'm a middle-aged man, and you're not supposed to talk to people of this certain generation, but I still try. All I can smell is McDonald's. That dinosaur's beard is very dirty. It's only really clean the day of the Hollywood parade, then it just starts collecting soot. Me too. Me too. I think I'm just from a different time. But I'm also really shy, so it really hurts when they don't talk back to me. Like, I already feel like I'm stepping out to of my comfort zone to talk to somebody, and when they shun me or look at me like I'm an old codger or whatever, mostly in my head, I think they're looking at me like it kind of, I don't know. I will survive. I will survive unless I have to take that song out of this for a copyright claim. So when you go in, when you say hi and somebody clearly sees you and recognizes that you said hi or communicated to them but doesn't say anything back, what's your next step? Like, do I keep on keeping on? Do I just respond in kind? Am I myself? Do I get butt hurt? I do sometimes get a little internally butt hurt. But yeah, I need to not take stuff personal for sure. I might do some of those things. But also ultimately, I can only control myself and it really doesn't matter, so keep on keeping on. I think also maybe it hurts my feelings a little bit because I've had a problem, I think. Oh my gosh. I wanted to see if, no Bundy, but Yvonne DiCarlo is in front of the goth store. That's pretty fitting. I try to send nice thoughts to people, to be honest with you. Even if they just glared at me and didn't bother to tell me I have whipped cream in my beard still. I think it's also a new trend to not talk back. But hey, I think I worked customer service when I was a kid. I think I was 99% nice, 98% nice, 97% nice. I'm sure I was a D word or rude or a jerk or something somebody didn't want at more than one point in my entire service career.
Isn't Dan Paris right now?
But and I'm a big boy, I'm alright. Alright, we're gonna cross the street, get on the shady side of the street. I think I was definitely a little more gregarious at work than I am like walking down the street in my day-to-day life. Oh, here comes our siren. Like I keep saying I'm shy. I'm pretty shy. Maybe I need a book on how to talk to people so I can get them to answer my questions. I no longer say how are ya, though. Just hi. How's it going? I do say how's it going. But hey, if you really want to get people to say hi to old people. Whenever I walk my dogs in the morning, old people look mad, like I'm gonna push them off the sidewalk. And so I'm always super nice, and I'll say good morning, hola, whatever. And sometimes they'll smile back. Sometimes they'll just say hi and still look grumpy, but that's all right. I think they secretly were glad that someone said hi to them. So say hi to old people. They like it. 40 plus. Not that that's old, but anybody over 40, I think you're good to go. I wonder if our pixie's going to be in the doorway. Dun, dun, dun. I agree, Moon. I used to rehearse everything on my way to things. I don't know when I stopped doing that. I still do sometimes, but I think absolutely everything prior to doing anything. Even when I was a little kid, I think I liked old people. Oh no, I can go there. Thank you so much. I actually turned my watch on today, so hey, LA Unknown. We are, I think at 4 miles. We've been bopping on for 141. It is, I don't know what time it is. I actually could look at my watch. 101. The farmer's market is over. We're gonna walk back through it though. Kind of make our way down. Harold's Chicken is awesome, by the way. I think we got a lot of people in Canada that are freezing. Also, the Northeast is freezing too. We're really wet in the Northwest. Not here. Well, we're not in the Northwest. Has anybody ever had a piece of pizza from 7-Eleven? I myself have not, but it's pretty affordable by pizza slice standards. And I don't know if I'm being like a snob about it. That was my first Stereolab album. They put out a new album this year, which was pretty excellent. But I don't think I finished listening to it. There's my copyright for today. It's always best to check the live stream before we yank the music out. I had to take like 4 songs out of yesterday's live stream. Broke my heart to remove I Want to Dance with Somebody Who Loves Me by Whitney Houston, but I had to go. Yeah, we got a couple record stores here. That guy, which is not its original spot. So this is a Wilcox. Here, we'll go on a little record store walk, and I'm sure I'm gonna miss one of them. So this guy, down a block. So Nevessa Records, buy, sell, trade. That's their Instagram. They always have cool, curated records in their window, to be honest with you. We're gonna go left on Wilcox. Another record store over here. I won't be able to see my screen as we walk towards the sun, so please don't say anything too scandalous that I'm supposed to respond to, because I can't. So we're gonna take a left on, we're gonna walk on Selma. We're gonna take a left on Selma. I sometimes feel bad when I'm like behind a person for a really long time, as I am right now. So let's look back at the lovely buildings behind us. Take a minute to appreciate them. I think it was like a year or a year and a half ago. There are two of these hotels. One is here and one is in Koreatown, Mama Shelter. There are more than two. I think that's a European brand. They just like both kind of closed up. I think some form of something still happens here, but it was a pretty popular roof deck for a while. I once saw Rihanna coming out of one of those two buildings over there, actually the darker building. At least I thought it was her. I don't know for sure. Nice. Did you see that guy give me the middle finger? It's a really cheery day here. All right. Oh my gosh, is this record store gone? No, it's up ahead. I kind of love that wall art, although it's really just for a business, but it's still kind of significant. So this is another record store over here. The Record Parlour, spelled in a British way. Anyway, it's a pretty cool, it's more than a record store actually. I think you can also get equipment here. I would love to go inside. I am feeling that this is not the day for me to communicate with people. I'm gonna go home and write in my journal. Well, they're wrapping up the farmer's market. Or maybe it goes on till 2 now. We're gonna go left and go back up to Hollywood Boulevard. We are. Actually, we'll walk through and then go up and go left. I'm. The world is kind of a weird place sometimes. I can understand. And Virginia's small, right? I think like maybe the food court is open for a little while longer. Right, I'm not going to be fooled by the juice. Nothing is ever free, including juice. That's cool. I'm not sure who Kim D'Alessandro is, but where can we find more out about Kim D'Alessandro? It's nice. So that's 2 record stores. I feel like there is another record store around here somewhere. There's also Amoeba. We'll walk by Amoeba. We're gonna go left here. I'm gonna jaywalk across the street if this allows it. Hey Sarah, welcome, welcome. You guys, thank you so much. Please, if it's your first time here, feel free to like, subscribe, and give us the old chat. We live stream about 4 days a week, sometimes 5. We will be live streaming tomorrow, probably not Tuesday, maybe not Wednesday. I have a members video that I'm going to put up this week. I gotta have some time to work on that, but I will be posting up my streaming. Excuse me, I'm burping. I will be posting up my dates today when I get home. But we'll definitely be live streaming tomorrow. We're gonna go to Beverly Hills. First night of Hanukkah with the menorah lighting, and then walk through Rodeo Drive, and hopefully the Saks Fifth Avenue windows will be visible to us. Check out some holiday lighting, Festival of Lights, Beverly Hills. It is a repeat. Oh, now I know who you're talking about. Oh my god, Steven Spielberg, dude. every middle-aged guy with a beard and a Kangol looks like Steven Spielberg. It really wasn't. Alright, that was the other record store. There is another record store around here. I'm not going to use Google and look it up, but I know there is. We'll go walk by Pantages and Amoeba. So we are heading into 2 hours of live streaming. I have not paid attention to any battery packs or anything, but it looks like we're in good shape. Christmas tree looks quite different when it's not lit up. Actually looks like nothing. Hey, Dylan Johnson! Interesting. Spielberg has a new movie poster out for a new movie. It looks like science fiction. It's an eyeball in the silhouette of a crow. I think somebody was speculating that he was going to remake a Alfred Hitchcock movie that is really not necessary, and I hope he's not doing that. Well, he is returning to kind of the fun science fiction dude that he always was. Sorry, I would prefer if it wasn't remaking Alfred Hitchcock movies, which are chef's kiss. I don't know why I said or made that noise. I don't think you need to say chef's kiss. You just make the motion. Oh my gosh, I would love a Subway sandwich. I would get the veggie with cheese. A veggie delight. Or, what is it? It's like the Italian cold cut trio. Whoa. Notebook the musical? How is that possible? Sounds romantic. Jun. Not June. Jun. Oh, look, it's the Warner Music Experience. I don't really know what that means, but let's go check it out. Amoeba. I don't actually think that looks very interesting. I'm not sure what it is. Also, it might mean to find out I'll have to talk to one of those people. Sorry, no thanks. But Amoeba, we're definitely walking down Hollywood Boulevard again before Xmas, before the new year. I will bring my smaller gimbal and we'll go here. We'll check it out. Not its original location in LA, but thank God it made it down the street. I think they've wised up to me because the windows are now kind of mirrored and I can only see myself watching them. Good for them. A little privacy, never hurt anybody. Am I right? Thank you so much for joining. I'm gonna walk on for a couple minutes more, and then I'm gonna sign off, go home, take my shoes off, find out what Joe is up to. We'll be live streaming tomorrow from Beverly Hills. I will be putting up my schedule for the next couple live streams for the rest of the week. I hope to see you. We're going out of town, all of us, on a live stream to look at some Christmas lights. The members voted. Members Discord, I'm starting to take some pictures. I'm gonna post those up there. I would love it if you guys could too. I might do a little walk through my neighborhood and around that area and capture Christmas lights. Most Christmas lights are really spread out here because LA is big. So we might just do a little quick capture and post those up in the Discord. Also, you can totally join the Discord. You have to, you can carry a bag and amoeba. I think you have to check it in, though. And if I wanted to, I will go this week, I promise. Even if it's maybe just to go to amoeba. I just really feel like I cannot walk in there with this gimbal. It's the size of my arm, but it's what gives us these beautiful, like, smooth movements. And we're good. And the members Discord is all set up. If you are a member of the channel and you don't have access to that, please let us know. I think we posted the link in the members. We're gonna change it every month. This is my gimbal. Check that out. It's pretty big, the size of my arm. Do you see my beautiful... I also need a haircut really bad. I'm so excited for Bristol Farms. I hope it's got as much, like, cool stuff as the Beverly Hills one does. They have really great pizza dough made with 00 flour. Oh my gosh. I want glasses with a camera so bad. The Wayfarer glasses, they're 1080p, and that's really all we broadcast here because we would choke the signal for sure trying to do 4K, at least for now. I mean, there are ways. Anyway, my simpleton way of doing it would choke the stream. So basically, I would love to get those, but they only work with, like, Facebook and I think Facebook. Joe has mentioned it to me before. I would love to have them to, like, be able to go into, like, a museum or places where they think my stick is dangerous. My stick is dangerous.
Split 5. Split pace. 23 minutes. 2 seconds per mile.
We hit 5 miles. It is... Oh, you're welcome. Oh my gosh. I miss... Don't pour hot water on the window to melt the ice. It'll just smash it. I kind of miss. You know that, like, when you need to go and frost your car and you get to push that huge chunk of one piece of ice off of, like, the windscreen or the roof, and it just smashes. I love that. I love breaking ice with my feet. Anyway, that's the destructive I am. Palladium looks much bigger from the back. It is actually kind of huge inside. We saw James Blake there and someone else. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm wearing pants and I'm sweating. I should have on shorts. I'm completely overdressed. I can't wait to wear a couple layers. I've got my cardigans all lined up for a Sunday through Saturday assortment. Stay warm. I feel like I hate carrying gloves, but gloves and a scarf are almost more important than a jacket to me. Also socks, keeping my feet, my extremities, I suppose, keeping those warm. All right. All right, you guys, I am gonna sign off here. Actually, I'm gonna sign off in 2 blocks. So I've got somebody to walk with me. We'll kick off where we started, over by Netflix. That sounds like a solid plan. You know what I used to always keep around, that if you shop at Trader Joe's, they have it, but also like some grocery stores have it, is like butternut squash soup in like a carton or a Tetra Pak, or tomato soup. It's honestly just awesome to have that on hand, and then you put some rice in it and soupy. You get some carbs. I don't know why I called them carbies. All right. So our drama this week: will Paramount get Warner Brothers? Or will Netflix get Warner Brothers? We got a Panera coming up here. We've not gone to it. We kept joking that we were going to go to the grand opening of the Panera. And then it opened and they didn't... I thought I signed up on the mailing list. I'm really bummed out about Campbell's soup. I have to tell you, and I think as an American that grew up with a mother that really couldn't cook very well, Campbell's soup, both the chicken noodle and like the cream of chicken, like, were staples. Granted, they didn't print chicken back when I was a kid, but what a bummer. I am totally hungry. I've only eaten a banana before I walked 5 miles. I'm trying to burn off the meal I ate before bed last night. Whenever I see somebody ride through the, we were talking about walking into stores and sending good thoughts or saying whatever in your mind. Whenever I see somebody ride through a crosswalk that quickly, even though I'm not in it, I think, you have no respect for human life. Sorry. First thing that goes through my head. So every time you see a car race through the red light and go through the crosswalk that I'm about to walk through, that's what I'm thinking. Open book. Oh, a caprese. I love a caprese. I could go for a loaf of bread, some red pesto, and some buffalo mozzarella. Would be awesome. None of those things I'm going to get. Maybe a slice of wheat bread with some unsalted butter is in my my future. We ate a lot of tuna fish when I was a kid too. My mother was really fond of making a tuna and mayonnaise sandwich. I bought tuna fish recently. It's probably the first time in 5 or 6 years. I like one kind of tuna and I cannot stand the other. I can't remember if I like chunk light or white tuna. One of them tastes way more fishy. We haven't decorated. We put up a fake tree. We haven't bought our real little tree yet. So my decorations are still in the box. Now they're sitting on the rowing machine, reminding me to not use the rowing machine. Just kidding. I didn't hear about mysterious explosions. Where do they come from? I feel like every once in a while there'll be, I think on Reddit, mysterious explosions. For a while I remember there was like a weird ghost train that we would hear all the time, and I could never find anything out about that on Reddit. And it was like a literal like whoo, sound like a steam engine or locomotive, that sort of train sound. But you would be on like Santa Monica, like over by LACC. There's no train around there. Please don't tell me there was. I like to think of it as a ghost train forever in my memory. Oh, how fitting. The only part of the Arby's left is the restroom. Oh my gosh, I love most things Italian, but sometimes there's this tuna with oil, packed in oil. I don't know if it's the oil that's like it's expensive, but maybe the oil is lower quality and the tuna is higher quality, but the oil is so kind of salty tasting. So I only like it when it's packed in water or chicken stock or whatever, chicken of the sea stock, tuna stock, fish stock. Definitely not fish stock. I couldn't eat papaya salad without Joe. He would be sad I didn't point it out. All right, kiddies, we are about to head all the way home. I am gonna sign off just up here over the 101 freeway. We can get a great look at traffic. All right, it's our lovely KTLA studios. Right next to our lovely, one of our many Netflix buildings. The one look I really don't get, it is almost 70 something degrees, is the beanie. On a 70-degree day, my head would be sweating up a storm in a beanie. Also, I think of that as a ski cap, not a beanie. I think beanie is California. Anyway. I would just like it. I would like them to. It's not cheap. It's not cheap enough to be made with a 3D printer. That's another thing I think. But I would like them to make it a little more healthy. So Joe and I watched the first part of the new season of Stranger Things. It's pretty good, I have to say. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna sign off here. One more block. Sunset, Bronson, Netflix, and KTLA 5, because we always love to look at the freeway. I keep forgetting I say that and then I don't do it. Anybody see Jay Kelly? I mean, we saw the preview, and when the light didn't light up all the way. I actually think all my memories are movies. Maybe I should look into this. It might be something I could watch. It's weird when comedians do we join your manifestation. Just know that it's going to happen, and know that it has already happened, and live with that feeling. I think that's changing the energy, embracing the energy. Wow, I sound a little woo-woo today. It's all right. I would love, actually right now, a nice soda water. Maybe with a twist of lime. Ooh, did I do something loud? I don't even remember. Okay. Trying not to get hit. Look, it's downtown LA. I would say a little traffic driving in that direction right now. Although heading north doesn't look so bad. I'm gonna sign off now. Thank you guys so much for joining the live stream today. I will be streaming tomorrow, putting up the rest of my schedule for the week today. Maybe at first just the dates and times. We'll definitely be doing more, night stuff, but also trying to not make it exclusively stuff at night, so we can actually see and hang out with everybody. So I'm gonna get into the shade here so I can look at my screen. Oh, the motorcycle. Thank you guys so much for being here. I want to thank my members again. First year, your support means a lot to the channel. It helps us move around the city. It helps us eat donuts. It helps us make quirky little tiny movies about stuff. Thank you guys so much. I lose all of my, oh no, these fireworks are for you. Thank you for being here. Hearts, more fireworks. Some stars, a dinosaur what says Merry Christmas, dancing monkeys, because why not, a crazy Santa scene, some cats, a thank you for watching, a goodbye, and good night and sweet dreams. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you guys. Woo!